Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I would love to thank everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I also want to take a minute to say thank you so much to all of you that have donated to my channel recently. You know who you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is so greatly appreciated. I want to remind everyone that I am reading for Virgos now. I'm not doing the other zodiac signs, but it is Virgo all placements, okay? We all have Virgo somewhere in our chart. So in reality, I am still reading for everyone, okay? It's just that my videos are going to be, for those of you that aren't Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, it's in a different placement. It's likely that you're going to be drawn in by the thumbnail or by the title. You can come in anytime you want. You're probably going to hear a message that you need to hear regardless, because this is for Virgo all placements, okay? Now the full moon in Pisces, this takes place everywhere on the planet, September 10th. And actually I thought it was the 11th, but it is the 10th. Now this I am reading for Virgo, again, all placements. If you remember some of my past videos, one of my past videos was all about the big shift that's coming in. I think this full moon might be where it happens, because, and you'll understand in a minute when I read all this to you, but I just have a strong feeling. I have been seeing 911 everywhere lately, 811, 555, and 1111. 1111 is big spiritual awakening. 911, my guides tell me 911 represents big personal transformation. 811 is on path and about to realize manifestation. What else did I say? Oh, 555, life-altering changes. So like I said, that big shift that we've all been sensing, I really, really feel like this full moon is going to be the kickstart to that, okay? Now, the reason I say that is because I was taking a look at what Yasmin Boland had to say about this full moon. Now, all of my information, thank you so much to Yasmin Boland, comes from her Moonology Diary and her Moonology cards, okay? So what she has to say about this full moon in Pisces coming up here on September 10th is that it can be a relatively mellow time, because this full moon, while the full moon is in Pisces, the sun is in the opposite sign of us, Virgo, right? And we are thought of as the most modest and chaste sign. Virgo counts the beans and takes care of duties and responsibilities, where Pisces, on the other hand, that's a sign of dreams and mysteries, swimming away to escape reality. So around this time of the year, there's usually a big tug of war dividing our attention between all the things on our to-do list and the fact that we'd probably like to be lying on a beach somewhere sipping pina coladas, right? Or maybe that's just me, I don't know. But this year, the full moon in Pisces is going to be a bit different, everyone. It's being strongly influenced by a close alignment with the planet of change and craziness, Uranus. So even though there's the usual dreamy flavor to this full moon, if it's change you're dreaming of, then watch out. You could be about to get it. Get a jump on this full moon by deciding where you want to make a radical change. Then tap into the Piscean energy by creating a vision board maybe, or just daydream about the big change you want to see. Sudden reversals and major turnarounds are highly likely at the moment, and that could be representative of that 555 I was talking about and the 911. Okay, that's big change and it's personal transformation. Now, the good news is that even though the idea of big changes might sound a little bit worrying, the fact that the full moon is harmonizing with Uranus means any changes now are probably going to feel smooth and easy, which, yay. Now, Virgo, this full moon is going to be in your 7th house, your lovers, your spouse and your ex, open enemies, any sort of partner, including business partners, and cooperation and competition. So, wow, this could be a big full moon for us. Okay, so now getting into the cards. This is from the Moonology deck, and it's the full moon card, and it says, surrender to the divine. The next card we have is from the Moonology manifestation deck. Full moon in Pisces is forgive. Look at the picture on this card. And that's what we were just talking about. Maybe you'd rather be sitting on a beach sipping pina coladas or margaritas or whatever. But that's kind of what this picture is. I saw this picture and I thought, oh, that's absolutely where I'd rather be. And then turns out that is kind of part of the whole reading. Now this is the Moonology. Again, I didn't show you the back of this card. Not that you need to see it, but there you go. So, full moon in Pisces, and this is from this deck now. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay. So this is kind of that daydreamy, that's perfect the way they've said it. Spirituality and practicality, right? It's the daydreamy side, and it's the opposite side, which is Virgo, where we're always trying to, you know, get everything done, and I don't know, the boring stuff, as I call it. Okay, now we're going to get some cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. Okay, is this one? Yes, this is our first card. Okay. So our first card out is growth. This is the Waxing Crescent 3. Now, those of you that have not seen my moon videos before, this deck gives us timing, okay, based on what moon it is. And I'm going to give you the timing once we get all 4 cards laid out. Growth. Not a surprise with the full moon coming and the big shift and everything that we know that's coming as Virgos, right? Your second card out, long night moon, darkness. Look at that little rabbit down there. They are all about transition, transformation, good luck, good fortune. And I'm hearing with this one, because he's sitting there all by himself looking forward, you're doing this all on your own, Virgo. You have done this. You are getting to a place, I've got to pull my chair in. You are climbing, growing, maturing, expanding, and evolving on your own. You're doing the work. Waning gibbous 2, pleasure. I like this card for you guys, for us. I like it. I'm going to have to move these cards here. I want to make sure you can still see them though. There. Okay. Fourth card out. Oh, I like this. The Waxing Crescent 6, the path. Look at the path. You are about to take this ladder and hit the beach by the looks of it. Right? Going someplace new, are you, Virgo? A portal, for sure, to a better world, a better time. A place that you've been dreaming about, Virgo. That's what I'm hearing with that. Ooh, I like these cards for us. Okay, now let's get into the timing of all of these cards here. Okay, so I'm going to put these in order of timing, okay? So the first one up is going to be pleasure. because this is the waning gibbous 2, and the waning gibbous 2 moon is September 12th. So 2 days after the full moon, you're going to experience some kind of pleasure, Virgo. Like I said, this big shift could be coming in with this full moon. I feel it. I feel it. There's something, you know, the big shift, it feels to me like it's going to do this. Do you know what I mean? You're going to be letting go of something and something's coming in. It's bypassing, but it's not going to be, or at least it doesn't feel to me like it's going to be, you have to give something up and then you got to wait a month or two till something comes in. It's like a bypass. Here it goes, here it comes. And I think with this pleasure card here, I think that's the case, because this is 2 days after the full moon. Okay, the next card in place is the growth card. Okay, this is the waxing crescent 3, and the waxing crescent 3 is September 28th. I feel like whatever is taking place around this full moon, whatever it is you're letting go of in order to gain something, the gain is something that's going to bring pleasure. And whatever that is that's bringing pleasure, it's going to bring growth. It is the pleasure. It is, in fact, the pleasure and the happiness that comes from that pleasure that raises your vibration energetically to a place that brings the growth. That's what I'm sensing. And that's, what is that, like 2 weeks? Basically, it's 2 weeks. Okay, so the next one we've got in place here is going to be the path, because the path is a waxing crescent 6. This is October 1st. Oh wow, I have such a bliss hit right now. It's like I said, it's like an exchange. That's the right way to say this. The pleasure, it's like an exchange. You exchange something for something better, and it's like a whoop, and there it is. And it's the pleasure of whatever that is that's coming in that creates the happiness, raises your energetic vibration to a place that allows growth. That the raising of your energetic vibration is the growth. And it's what puts you on path for whatever else is coming your way. But it feels to me like you're going to be getting on a path that's taking you to a whole new world, Virgo. This new beginning, this brand new beginning that started with the new moon 2 weeks ago. You're moving in that direction. Now, final position here is the long night moon, the darkness. This is the full moon in December. And like I said, I'm getting a strong feeling around, you did this yourself. You did all this yourself. I feel like it's at this point in time, you're going to recognize just exactly how far you've come, Virgo. And how strong you are. You did this on your own. This transformation, this transition. Look at, this is going to be a transition, a transformation for you. You're going from this to this. It's a whole new world. New way of living, new way of being, thinking, feeling. This, I'm going to turn these a bit, guys. I think it'll be better for you to see it easier too. Does that help? I think it does. I'm trying to line it up with the angle of the camera, but it doesn't need to be that way. Okay. So let's get some cards now here with, what are we going to use? Gaia. Yes, Gaia. Okay. Sorry, guys. I was a little confused. Okay. This feels so exciting, Virgo. Whatever this is, whatever direction we're taking here, it is exciting. So pleasurable. Being brought back to this. Hang on a second. Oh. So this is October 1st. Okay, so here, I want to do it this way. Between October 1st and the full moon in December, I feel like this path that you're on, because it's taking you to a whole new world, a new place. It's completely new to you. It's something you haven't experienced. It's not bad, but you're going to sense darkness. Okay? Not in a bad way. Darkness in a way of, how do I put this? Just because it's new and it's unknown, that's what the darkness is representing. It's the unknown. But you will gain clarity. As you move forward on this path, you will gain clarity. And I believe the clarity is going to come by the full moon in December. You're gonna have a better feel for where you are and what it represents for you, Virgo. I don't know if I explained that the right way. Hopefully this will help us. Okay, so on the pleasure and growth card, you have the Temptress, seduction, deceit, a broken promise. You're moving away from that. That's the growth. You're coming into a place of pleasure here. I feel like the pleasure that you're sensing could be with or because of another person entering your life. Again, this moon in your 7th house is going to be about partnerships, and it could be business. It could be romantic. It could be business. So it could be either. But somewhere in the past, this is going to trigger you to that other partnership in the past where there was, darkness. I'm being told darkness. And this whole movement here, this whole shift could cause you to feel the darkness of this past experience, the seduction, deceit, broken promise. It honestly, what they're showing me in my mind's eye is this very, very dark, chaotic. It's kind of not saying this is what you were doing back then, but it's almost like the world of, the underbelly of the planet, the, how do I put this? The dark side. The dark side. You know what I'm getting at here, right? All the nastiness, the drugs, the crimes, the nightlife, strippers, hookers, all of that kind of stuff. The underbelly is what I'm getting. Now, not that, please do not take that to mean that I'm thinking that some of you lived that life. Possibly you did. And that's okay, because, whatever was. But something is happening here to help you release this. So this is going to trigger you to this underbelly dark time here. And that's what's going to help you with the growth, okay? The raising up, You're going to be letting go of this. You're going to be releasing whatever this is to you. It could have just been a really, really bad relationship where there was a lot of maybe physical, mental, verbal abuse. I don't know. But it's a dark time, okay? It was a dark time. And what they showed me was very seedy. It was a very seedy picture. Not saying that's where you were, but it was just to give me that feel of how dark this time could have been for some of you, okay? But it's necessary for the growth. Now on the growth card and the path card, you have, sacred journey, life cycles, family, transformation. Absolutely the perfect card here. Because this is what Spirit wants you to understand. No matter how dark this time was, it was a dark time. It's not a dark time anymore. And if it's something you're just getting out of now by moving into this place of pleasure, great, because it brings with it growth. And that growth is going to take you to a path that is a sacred journey for you. It's going to bring a major transformation. This, like I said, this feels so much like that big shift is coming in. And this is you making that big shift. You're exchanging, like I said, you're exchanging this past experience for growth. And the growth is going to get you on this new path, headed toward this new world, something you've never experienced. Okay, so on the path and the darkness. Yes, this is so perfect. Thank you, angels. A hidden gift, sadness, an ending, but a new beginning. Like I said, an exchange, an ending, and you have a new beginning. But this is a hidden gift. It's a blessing in disguise. So whatever this is doing, wherever this is taking you, this darkness here, it's a gift. There's a hidden gift here. Okay? So whatever it is you're experiencing, whatever it is you're going through, if it's dark, it's a gift. Okay? It is absolutely a gift. Are we getting this now? Yes, okay. We're going to get a couple of Light Seers tarot cards. And this is the holographic deck. And I want to point out that all the decks will be listed below. Okay. Okay, on the Temptress and Sacred Journey. Yeah, it's likely going to send you into a Nine of Swords state of mind. This is so dark, so creepy, so panic-stricken. You can't sleep. You don't want to eat. You've got no appetite. You're terrified by what's coming. And I think, again, it's because of what's being brought to the surface because of this pleasure that's coming in. It's just going to feel familiar, but only for a split second, okay? Because you've got a 2-week period in here that you have this growth. And then once you have the growth, you're stepping into this new world, this new beginning, okay? So it might last 2 weeks, it might not. It might be less than that, but I'm going to say, well, let's see, it could be till October 1st, okay? So it could be 2 weeks and a couple of days, you know what I mean? But you're likely to only go through this at most for a couple of weeks, okay? But again, this is right underneath the growth card. So although you're up in your head, your ego is kicking into overdrive and making you think those horrible thoughts and causing you all this fear and terrifying you, you are not headed back into this same place. This is different. This is taking you someplace new. You just have to release this. Okay, it's that exchange. letting go of that old for the new. Sacred journey and a hidden gift is something you don't see. Two of Swords. You're not going to see it right away. Okay? And that's why you're here. You're in your head. You're terrified. You're fearful. You might not be terrified. That might be too much. But you're fearful. You're fearful. You're afraid to move forward. But you want to move forward because this is a sacred journey and it's taking you to your new beginning, which is, there's a hidden gift here. And she's blindfolded, so something that's picking at her. You know, I want to point this out. She's not looking. She doesn't want to look. She doesn't want to see what's coming because she's sure it's dark. She's sure it's scary. She's sure that it's bad. This one here can't see the hidden gift. This one's not looking to see it. This one can't see it. But it is coming. This is you unable to make a decision because you can't see. You don't feel you have enough information. This sits right underneath the path. Like I said, it's a new path. It's a new world. It's something you've never experienced. It's not going to feel easy right off the bat. It's going to feel a little uncomfortable. You've never felt anything like this before. You've never experienced anything this good before. I feel like you're going to be waiting for that shoe to drop. Try not to be here for too long, seriously, because this is taking you someplace so amazing. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, part of the overall energy, 10 of Swords. This whole shift is moving you out of a place of the pain, the suffering, the betrayal, the deceit. This is the deceit card. It's coming to an end. You're not going to feel that moving forward into this newness that's coming. Okay, where are we going now? Let's get... Okay, we're going to get a Synchronicity Oracle card for right there. Okay, this is perfect. Sitting on the 9 of Swords and the 2 of Swords, you've got the card 333. Your angels are right beside you, Virgo. Right beside you. They are guiding you. Look at, she's on that path. Your angels are guiding you down this path to this new world, this new beginning. You don't have to fear. This isn't taking you any place that you've been before. It's completely new. Now we're going to get a Beyond Lemuria card for you. Okay, that's not going to work. Let's go this way. This is big. Virgo, I want to point something out here. This shift is big. Big. That's where the fear comes from. That's where the uncertainty, the wobbling. You're trying to... What they're showing me now is somebody spinning wildly out of control, emotionally, mentally, and you're grasping, you're trying to grab onto anything you can to stop you from spinning because you just, how do I put this? You're going to want to stabilize yourself, but you need to move with it. You need to just keep moving with it. You're not going to get out of that feeling until you get here. Look at, this is you spinning. This is exactly what they're showing me. You spinning wildly out of control, but it's for a good cause. It's a good thing. But because you haven't experienced it before, you're going to be grasping, trying to figure out what's happening, where it's taking you, and that's going to take you back here. You're going to sense that it's a dark place you're headed. You're not. But it's only because it's unknown to you. And because you're grasping, trying to get a feel for what's happening, the only thing you can grasp onto is previous experiences that come close to this. But this is a good spinning out of control. This was a bad spinning out of control. But it's the spinning out of control that you're recognizing. It's just that it's taking you to a good place. This took you to a bad place. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's get you a Beyond Lemuria card. Those were not for you. Now, the fronts of all these cards have different pictures on them, and the backs have a different message on each of them for you from Spirit. Let's see what your picture is. Looks like this might have something to do with your third eye chakra. Okay, so the back of the card says, Starseed Elemental. Sometimes adulting can become too serious. When this happens, adding curiosity, fun, laughter, and a light-hearted sense of play to our perspective can be the most effective way to rebalance. That's for this, okay? Come back in here as often as you need when you're going through this, because it will help you, okay? Okay, facing challenging circumstances with inquisitiveness can bring joy to whatever we are accomplishing. Imagine stepping into a child's shoes and seeing how they perceive the world. If you have a problem, consider how a child might solve it. Humans are evolving, and children can be our wisest teachers. May we nourish their big souls, listen to them with our hearts, and let their ways unveil fresh, new eyes so we may see a whole new world. Try to have fun with this. Whatever this, you know, I want to point out, when you look at all of these cards in the first row, the Queen of the Moon cards, they're all dark. And this one is called Darkness. So what I'm hearing now is it's always darkest before the light, okay? And this is the darkest it's ever going to be, Virgo. Not, again, I want to make this clear. It's not a dark night of the soul, period. Some of you may feel that it is, but it's not what I'm sensing here. It's not darkness in the sense that it's grueling. It's darkness in the sense that it's darkest before the light. It's shifting you out of something and into something new and bright and beautiful. But it's like, and it's done, okay? That's that 2-week period. But majority of you, it's not going to be anything tower-like. You know, it's going to be a beautiful, life-altering tower moment. And I think I had a reading for you guys not too long ago. And I think I called it the beautiful, life-altering tower moment. It might have been the last full moon. I can't remember. But if I remember, I'll link it for you guys up here. But isn't that interesting that I recently had one called the beautiful, life-altering tower moment. I also had one called the Big Shift. And that's what this is, the Big Shift. Interesting. Now I want to get a Divine Doors card for you to see what door might be opening for you. I'm going to get 3 cards for you. And you're going to choose the door for you intuitively. Okay? Okay. Door number 1. Try to bring it closer so you can see it. There you go. Door number 1. Door number 2. Now you may feel drawn to more than one of these. You may be feeling drawn to all of them. That's fine. They could all have a message, excuse me, for you. This one is so light, it's really hard to get in close so you can see it. My camera doesn't want to focus. There you go. So this is door number 3, okay? Door number 2. And door number 1, which we're going to start with right now. The message on the back, come on, says, change beckons. The path is shifting. Oh my goodness. The road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. Can you even believe that? Seriously. The path is shifting, the big shift. The road leads a new way. You're moving to a new world. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. That blows my mind, actually. Door number 2. Says hummingbird song, nectar of sweetness in joy it brings, the hummingbird's healing as medicine it sings. Now this door 3, it says, a moment's joy, sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, I really like that first one. Door number 1 couldn't resonate more with the messages here. It really couldn't. Okay, are we getting anything? Yes. Okay. We are going to get a Power of Surrender card to see what needs to be surrendered here. I think I'm going to get 3 of these again because there's going to be more than one possible thing needing to be surrendered. So first one, second one, third one. Okay, take your pick. We're going to start with the first one. Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. Your angels are all around you. All you have to do is ask for their help, their guidance, their support. Right? Okay, number 2. Surrender to inner peace. This is perfect. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Find that place of inner happiness, Virgo. Inner peace. This was a message in a video recently too. It's all about finding inner peace. It might have been in the Chosen Ones channel. I don't remember for sure. Okay, now the third one. Surrender your desire to control people. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. I feel like this can mean not just people, but situations, okay? Like this whole row here. We as Virgos, I know for me, I used to be somebody that needed to be able to control the aspects in my life. And that's, probably one of the hardest things I've had to learn through my ascension process is to let go of the control and just go with the flow. But when this starts happening here, this is where we are likely, if we're going to want to control things, that's where we're going to want to control them. When we're spinning, when we feel like we're spinning out of control, we're going to want to get, grab and control and stop the spinning. But try to surrender your desire to control this, okay? And people. I feel like it's not everybody it's about people, and not everybody it's about situations, but this is coming in hard and fast, Virgo. I want to get one more card. This is taking longer than I wanted to for you guys, but I want to help you through this. So we're going to get a Sacred Destiny card now, because this is taking you to your destiny. Okay, your destined new world. Oh my God. I can't believe this. Inner peace. I'm going to link, if I can remember, I'm going to link the Inner Peace video for you from the Chosen Ones channel. Okay. Now I'm going to read it from the book for you all. Okay. Okay, stop leaning. Okay. It says, lily pond. Simply sitting next to a lily pond, watching the dragonflies soar overhead and looking at the luminous lily pads floating gently on the water while their translucent flowers open their petals to the heavens, can fill one with the sense of profound and everlasting peace. Lilies grow in many countries and have been given a wide range of meanings. However, one enduring image of the lily is the notion that out of the darkness and, oh wow, really, Spirit? Out of the darkness. Out of the darkness and mud arises a thing of immense beauty and grace. No matter how much darkness there has been in your life, you can rise into enlightenment and profound tranquility. The sacred landscape wants you to know this, Virgo. Inner peace is your birthright. Tranquility occurs when you realize that your life is unfolding according to divine planning. Serenity isn't something you have to work for or search for. It already exists within you. To find this inner peace, simplify your life, spend time in nature, and listen to the message of your soul. True peace transcends fear and connects you intimately to the Creator. Breathe deeply and fully, knowing that all is well. Wow. Transcends fear. And that's what you've got down here. Right? This all I'm blown away sometimes by Spirit's message. This all is so perfectly meshed and blended that, wow, this is amazing. Whatever it is that's headed our way, it's amazing. It's big. It's amazing. There's going to be darkness before the light. But then the light, oh, Virgo, the light is going to be so pleasurable. Go with the flow. Try not to fight this. Try to remember that this is just being released, okay? You're not reliving this dark time that you had in the past. You're letting it go. It's leaving, something's coming, right? You're exchanging here. The exchange, the big exchange. Okay, Virgo. I hope this helps you guys. I hope it resonates. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one.